Hello everyone, my name's Conrad and today I want to show you a deck, a Kambi deck, which I think is possibly one of the funnest, if not the funnest decks in Gwent that I've played so far. Now firstly I just want to say apologies if this video quality is pretty shitty. I am using my laptop webcam, so not the greatest, and this is the very first video I've ever made for YouTube, so apologies if it's pretty poor quality, but hopefully you can bear with me. Anyway, so let's get into the deck. Now, if you're looking at this, you'll probably wonder quite a few things. This is probably my 10th attempt at an iteration of this deck, and I have gone on a few lost streaks trying to get it to work, but I think I finally got it to an iteration that can generally pull through the wins. I'm on quite a good win streak at the moment somehow with this meme deck, you should call it. And I'll just go over an explanation of why there's certain cards that you might not be too in agreement with. So let's firstly look at the Axeman. So the Axeman I've decided to put in this deck for one reason specifically, and that is the problem with Kambi decks is they have so many dead draws, and if you don't win round 1, they'll usually just pressure you round 2, and you have too many dead draws to actually get around and then therefore pull off your combo in round 3. Kambi only works in round 3. You play this in round 1 and 2 and you've lost your win condition for round 3, and you've also got so many dead cards that you're probably not going to win another round. So what essentially the Axeman does with the Biting Frost is it bluffs that they should pass early, and in some cases you get a good hand in the starting hand and you don't need to bluff. You just win because of the Axeman and the Biting Frosts. And obviously the extra White Frost here is for the extra pressure, just to make sure that they pass early. Now obviously sometimes you might be low on tempo, and that's why we have the Clan Uncrate Raider, as you might call it. So sorry if I'm not pronouncing these right. Anyway, this card here is what I like to call the catch up in tempo card. So yeah, you use him to make sure that you don't go 2 cards behind when they pass, hopefully, in round 1, nice and early. When using King Brain, of course. And yeah, and another consideration is why aren't I using Helma? And the reason being is, firstly, I don't have him. I have Syria Dash because I opened her in a pack. And also, I actually like Syria Dash compared to him. Basically because if I get her round 1, it's not a dead card. I can play her and I'll still have it for the last round when I'll need all my golds. Also, I can't cut any of the other golds. Obviously you need Kambi for the deck, and Avalak, too important, you need to get through all your cards. Same with Ermion, sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right as well. And essentially the rest of the deck is for following on the theme of pressuring them to pass round 1, and Shield Maidens help with that. You actually, contrary to most other decks, actually want to play her in round 1, just to make sure that firstly you get the concede out of them, and also that you thin your deck of any bronze cards that aren't part of your combo piece. So obviously, I'll probably show you in the games to come how the combo works, because looking at this right now, it can be a bit confusing, and I will say that playing this deck has taken me a long time to actually be good at it. There's so many misplays you can do, and that's probably what makes it so fun. Anyway, so I'll jump to a game. Okay, so we're jumping into a game.
Men of Kedwin,
Heads up.
attack!
Now as long as we can
For me!
force him out of round 1, we should be fine. Reaver Hunters mean nothing against the Kambi combo. And we got Axeman, which is really good for us. We only have 1 Frost though. So we'll get rid of the Kambi here. You'll usually draw through your whole deck, so that's fine. We really need another Frost, so I think we'll have to risk getting another Shield Maiden. And I'm going to... It's tempting to get rid of Ulderic, but I think we'll probably need him. Okay, that's pretty good roll. We only got 1 Frost, so he's probably going to clear it, which is a bit unfortunate.
save me
We can
some
use
time.
this draw. Maybe we can draw another one. We're playing Siri Dash. I mean Siri, not Siri Dash. That's probably a good thing. Maybe they'll be happier to give us a round. And I think that's what I want him to do. So I'm going to try a full forward.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
That's it! Good!
Like I said, this deck's pretty much everything you
And
can
now,
do.
something
fuck.
special.
That's horrible. To win round 1. Because you'll insta-win if you win round 1 without going behind in cards. So, what do we do now? I guess we'll just play an Axeman.
For Brad!
Hopefully he has never thunder. Oh. Okay. We'll take the round with Siri Dash.
You've talked enough.
Okay, so that's pretty good for us. Technically we'll be a guard down, but we've got Ulduric. Northern Realms usually run their spy though. That's not a good draw. That's not good either. Okay. Okay. So I believe if he's running his spy, which I'm pretty sure he will be, he's gonna be one card up, which will be a very big problem for us. Do I try and push out 2 cards from him this round? I don't think so.
Welcome, chosen one.
So he's gonna have a big buff Reaver Hunter as his last card, and if he has the card advantage, that'll be a huge problem. Now it will come down to whether or not he's got his spy, because he did have Siri go off as well. And we do another Shield Maiden. Not the best, but we'll put it back. Now none of really what happens now is a problem.
This is no time to whimper.
Due to the fact that the Kambi combo will be the finisher. So the important thing is we thin our deck, and by putting this back, it allows us to thin it 1 extra, whereas the other cards can't do that. We can thin our deck of a Biting Frost, which we'll do that right now. We need to get something damaged as soon as possible, so we can pull out these and get them out of our deck.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Okay, we can pretty much guarantee something will be damaged now. Like, we could almost win with the Axeman, but I doubt it.
Regroup!
Okay. Time to pull out the shield maidens.
Give them no rest, no reprieve. Give them no rest, no reprieve. Now, all together.
So don't worry about too much about this round. Like I say, nothing really matters right now. Board state doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is that we order our cards properly and make sure we thin our cards of any cards that we can thin that isn't our combo piece. So, knowing that, do we have Sarah? No. So there is no other way right now, so we can go ahead and use our draws, which we will do. I like to use other luck first, give us something,
Appearances can
more
be
options to
deceiving.
discard things. Obviously we'll need our shackles. That goes with the Kambi combo. Shackling anything gold they have.
Semper Fi!
You can make him freak out a bit, put some action down, but I'm not going to, just because I want to make sure that I have things to discard if I need to. And those will be the targets. Now we have one more way to thin our deck, and that's first light. Actually, no we don't, because we have no targets to put back, so don't worry about that. In that case we can go ahead and use our other... I'm going to put this guy down first. Doesn't really matter.
Gods won't be pleased.
So we'll probably need the shackles. Sarah will be less important, I think. That's horrible.
The gods won't be pleased.
Reason being is that if he ends on the last card, then if he has a big power play, that'll be horrible for us, which he will, because he'll have Reaver Hunters. So that will probably win him the game. Oh well, we'll see how it goes.
The gods protect us.
Interesting. Now we could potentially force out another 3 here by taking a risk. The risk would be, is that worth taking the risk? I think it will be, because it's going to be very tight on points in the last round. So I think we'll have to discard it. And then of course anything else doesn't really matter, as long as it's not a combo piece.
Don't recognise your old mates.
I kind of want him to pull out all these Reaver Hunters now, before... yeah. So I'm not going to frost it, in case he'll be
I will
inclined not
prove
to.
my worth.
We got lucky. We won the 50-50. Those 3 points might matter, so it could be worth taking that risk. We had a way back as well. If he kills this, we can res it and draw the last card again.
You one of us or
But
not?
the risk would be, obviously he doesn't kill it. So
This is no time to whimper.
it looks like he's going to play all these Reaver Hunters now, which is good for us, because if he doesn't save the last one for the last turn that he'll have, then that's good for us. We should win. Now I think it's important to bluff, and make sure we don't give anything away that we're playing Kambi or something stupid. So make it look like we're still playing. I mean, who would run something like that?
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Nice mess you've got here.
Let's frost the back row. Important consideration with frost would be keep these with your best monsters. You want them to pop the harpies, because obviously harpies will roll over after Kambi, which can be what costs you some game.
Your will be done, sire.
It'd be funny if he's forced to Reaver Hunter. Be funny if we win without a combo, which would be pretty much impossible. I'm gonna res the other Axeman. At this point, it's probably better just playing an Axeman deck, honestly.
Don't recognize your old mates.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
May Modron Freya watch us and keep us.
Usually you'd want to save Sig for resing this guy here. Or Sarah if you need more consistent draws. Obviously Sarah's great because she can specifically pull cards you need. Say you have a Siri Dash and one of your draw golds, you can swap it around. Make sure you get your draws and then guaranteed to draw her, so that's fine. So yeah, I really like Sarah in this deck. So he's giving us no targets to shackle. Interesting. We'll play Siri Dash first. So you want to line up all your golds, one on each row, so they don't get debombed. If he doesn't play any golds, I'm just going to unshackle my thing.
Severed limbs, blood, and guts.
As you command, Your Majesty.
It'd be strange if I... okay, that's good. So, always play Kambi when it's your third last card. Because if you play it any later than that, it won't go off. Doesn't really matter where you put it, just don't put it in a weather. Just because if they do have D-shackles, you don't want it dying. Because you can unshackle it, of course, but if it dies, then that's no use.
Are you wounded? Again?
If he says hands up for the... oh, D-shackles. That's not good for us. So this is essentially all the D-shackles are for. This last turn combo. Making sure all the golds are gone.
You're one piece. Fight for it.
This is no
This last
time
guy's
to
going to be
whimper.
Reaver Hunter that's going to win him the game. That is unfortunate. Oh. It might be close. We'll see. Like I said, that decoy on the spy cost us this card advantage here, which might cost us the game. Does he make up that with these Reaver Hunter? It's going to be close, I think. Oh,
Doubt
there you
I'll
go.
ever pay off these school
It's not a Reaver
loans.
Hunter. Oh, he managed to steal that game somehow. He got close. Good game. Okay, so we are jumping into another game. Let's see how we do.
Uncrate!
Kraken Crate.
Set at my
Now this
table,
is a usual
and
tough
let's
matchup
drink.
I've found. Just because they tend to push around on pretty hard. And the Frost isn't usually that effective, thanks to their hunters. But we'll see how we do. That is not going to change our strategy, because that is all we have. We'll get rid of both our shackles here. They are dead draws, and we will eventually draw our deck, like I've said before. We've got one Axeman. I think it's worth risking getting another Shield Maiden here. and we'll swap this guy out for him. Please don't be. Okay, good. There you go. Sometimes you get lucky. But unfortunately we have to go first, so you can't win them all. Now I don't want to give away my game plan straight away. We can just play Ciri here. She goes back to our deck if you don't know, which means it doesn't matter if I play around one. But obviously the main reason why I'm playing this card is the last round tempo, well not tempo, power. Gold power it is.
Save me some time.
What is it?
There's the hunters. Now I'm gonna try and kill this early. Good thing about versing Crack on Crate is they don't really care if you weather them. So maybe you won't clear it. Maybe in that case we can shield the maiden. I think it's probably a good idea to kill this guy as soon as possible, which we'll be doing, rather than trying to cheese that value with the Axeman. Having said that, it only gains 1 power, so we'll still be at 5. Actually, I changed my mind. I'll play Axeman first.
More hog devour ye!
Okay, okay. Time to kill it. Now here's the problem. Killing this one's gonna put this one out of range. Oh well, as long as they don't have 2, I guess. Do I play my other Axeman first now? It'll be 6, it still dies. Let's do that.
For blood!
Ouch. Okay. So none of our units are damaged, which means he can't use Shield Maiden. I doubt he's got another. Hold up. Yeah, we can still kill one of them. So we'll just clear here. So this one's still at 5, which is what I was hoping. Just because, you know, we can kill off one of them at least. Again, it doesn't really matter. You know, about reses in the last round because we're obviously going for that Kambi. This guy's a bit of a problem though. But anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that.
Now! All together! Our shields are our ramparts!
Oh, this is gonna be so bad for us.
Now! All together!
Just give us the round, please. You've got the massive reses. Look at the light boat. It's buffing me. Please, give me the round. Mercy. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we sealed the deal. By doing this, we thin our deck and ensure we get better stuff.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
So we'll seal the deal with all these. Unfortunately, we can't get card advantage till we get Ulduric.
Praise be the bravest.
It's boring just.
He should give us a round here. If not, I'm going to pass anyway. What are you doing, sir? Thank God. Whew. Unfortunately, we can't do the instant round 2 pass just because of all that carryover. And we're not going to be catching up to that. So, we'll save Ulduric for the last round. doesn't really matter. I'm tempted to play this dude here. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just because then we can res him later if we need it. Do I do that? Yes, I think we do.
We move out at once.
Okay, so we'll get rid of this one here. Important not to get rid of Aeromancy, just because we can thin an extra card with Aeromancy. And we'll give him Neuron. Fortunately,
we
if he
serve
has a spy of
her
his
who
own.
is virgin, mother, and crone.
Oh, he definitely wants
More
to
hog de Barrier!
Cool. All yours, sir. Okay, Morkvarg shouldn't be super massive after a Kambi, so if it comes to it, we can lock it. But I think we'll be using our locks on bigger goals.
Hide your stench.
Okay, we've drawn Kambi. What we might be doing with this is swapping him back for a chance to draw Avalak, but we'll see how our Ermion goes. What will we Let's redraw. Actually, let's just go ahead and redraw him now. Actually, we'll redraw the shackles. Fuck. Oh, that's fine. We still got another Biting Frost. My worry was that we can't thin anything with Aeromancy now, but that's fine. We still can. And let's do that before we draw. Now here's the weird thing, right? Which one is the one in my deck? Please CDPR. Add this feature. Okay, we picked a good one. That was lucky. Oh, cool. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, there is officially no more ways for us to thin. Aside from wasting Sarah, but we won't be doing that. So let's draw.
Ugh, God's protect us.
Okay. So what this means is we can guarantee draw Avalak with Sarah now. So we won't be discarding Siri Dash. We'll get rid of these two. Don't need them now.
What do you need?
I'll tell you what though.
What is it?
If I guarantee draw Avalak. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Cool. Sarah is very useful, I find.
Did I
Maybe
scare
replaceable, but I'm struggling to think what you'd replace with there just because of this utility right now. You know what? We'll put Siri Dash back in because we might be able to get an extra value for discard.
The goddess protect you from all evil!
Discard with Uldurig, that is.
I promise you a quick death.
So if we Uldurig now, there is the risk that both the shackles appear and we have to discard one of them. Which will be an issue. Also, shackles and Sigdriffer will also be an issue. Okay, we'll do it though. See how we go.
The gods won't be pleased.
Okay. So if I discard Siri back in, I'll have 3 cards. I draw to the other luck. That's fine. Because if I don't draw Siri back. Okay, what? Okay, that's that was a bug, I think, with Ulrich. I clearly picked the shackles, but I've noticed this before. He's bugged at the moment where sometimes he pulls me Siri Dash. I think it's because she goes back to the hand, and maybe it's coded to that might cost us the game. It better not. Alright, have a luck.
It's time.
Cool, cool. We got our full combo. It means nothing, but yeah, I would have got an extra discard
Bow before modern Freya.
after an extra 3. By rezzing this. Where is he? This dude. Okay. So he hasn't played any locks yet. So I mean any golds yet. So what we'll do is Siri Dash first. It's sort of important which order you play these in. You know, there is the potential that they lock one of our golds.
1,000 thunder and sea devils!
Oh, we'll be locking that for sure. And like I said, yeah, it's not really important where you put Kambi, just don't put him in weather. So you got 1 lock for Hjalmar and 1 for
Just great.
Triss. Okay. Always lock the highest powered one first. Now this is why card advantage is super important. Unfortunately we couldn't guarantee it. Or we've got it now, but we couldn't guarantee it because of these round 2 carryover if he had a spy. But luckily he didn't have a spy. So he's passed, and we got this one in the bag. Now this deck's kind of oppressive, almost to the level of the Square Spell deck, I'd say, but this has a lot more witnesses, I'd say, and you can play it around it better. Okay, good game. And yeah, I think that will do me now. Thanks for watching.